Okay, I'm gonna call the meeting to order at 6:02 PM. You can stand, say pledge of allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Can you help me by keeping an eye on the waiting room to see if anybody joins? Thanks. All right. Agenda adjustments, application. So we're going to add application for poll location.
Under new business?
Yeah, we'll add it into new business. There we go. See, thank you. Okay, and then,
I unfortunately was unable to get the minutes finished,
okay, so
so those are not ready.
we'll review those at the next meeting.
There's only two of us that could vote on them anyway, so.
Yeah, really, there's only two of us that would.
See, I knew that.
The great ticket.
Oh,
Okay.
Like she's the Wizard of Oz.
hi Diane, you joined just in time. We just got to the comp plan update. Is there any comp plan update?
It's in the works.
Okay, thanks. I don't know why the volume's not connected to that. All right, personnel policy, holiday pay and signatures. Did we?
You guys approved it.
Yeah,
So I'm just gonna run this
Okay.
front page around so you guys
Yeah,
can
I
sign
gotta
it.
get something other than a red pen.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, C, town owns land use forms and letters. Didn't we do
We
that?
sent those out, however, in the minutes, when I went back to look at the thing, it said that there were a couple more that Brian needed to bring to you.
Brian
guys.
was doing, he didn't want to sign the one on the land that Conant Acres is using. And then we've got to draft something different for whatever Pleasant Street. The road bit,
Okay,
you know, right? Yeah, so we're gonna have to come up with either an explanation letter when we send them a form or something because of that.
You need the one for Coney.
Not that I'm aware, I can go look in his box.
I haven't seen anything.
Did you look in his box?
I did not look in his.
Okay, I'll do that, but the other one is, like I said, we've gotta formulate something new,
all right.
or in addition to what you said.
So who's doing that?
We should see if there was something on there. That was why it wasn't connected, but I don't see that.
He did not.
You didn't. All
So
right.
Carol, are you and Brian working on those letters? Is that? Or?
I think the one that he doesn't wanna sign is all done, it's
Done.
just. Cause last meeting would have just been Michelle and I that were able to sign.
Yeah.
The other one has not been done. And if I remember correctly, we need to decide what we're doing, because Are we giving them a time period to clean it up, or are we just saying you're done?
So that's
Because-
a discussion that we need to have all
Correct.
together.
Yeah.
Okay. So we really need to put that on for the next
Yeah.
meeting and,
Yeah, so, I mean,
okay,
For at least that specific, yeah, can
I
we add it
can't
on
remember
the next
number.
agenda, at least for that specific property on Pleasant Street that. To talk about what we want to do or how we want to move forward.
oh, I'm sorry.
All right.
Thank you.
FEMA Swift current grant, so I had, connected with that, the point of contact person at DHS. And, we've been emailing back and forth. I have completed the data request letter. And made sure that all my i's were dotted and t's were crossed on that before it even got pushed out, before he even pushed it out to their privacy office. So that is now submitted to the privacy office and I'm just waiting to hear back. So the data request letter that I completed gives us like a 3-year release
Oh.
with them to, on these specific properties, for information on these
Well, it's
specific
kind of hard to
properties.
help
So,
them if they won't tell you who you're supposed to help.
yeah, so,
Doesn't make a lot of sense to me.
so there are 7 properties in Canton. That qualify for a portion of that $10 million that was granted to the state. And so more information on that and whether or not, like, I'll find out more once I hear that
Yeah.
gets processed.
Yeah.
Because there might be an application process that the individual property owners need to do to apply for that. So I'll update more on that as I hear more. And then the Canton Water District request, I know when we met last meeting, we had talked about, we wanted more information, and I'm looking at you, Carol, because I'm like, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong.
No, you're right.
We wanted more information, from the water district on, the funding for the project. We wanted to look more into FEMA to figure, well, first we wanted to get more information from the water district on funding, sustainability, how to treat, all that kind of stuff.
I think our primary focus where we don't, I don't want to say control the water district, but we're not involved in their financial decisions, is we need to know whether this is allowable under the FEMA wording. And what we had last week, is it in here, was in some instances, which, well, what are those instances? And what aren't they? So.
Right. And it said no above or below ground pumping stations.
Yes. In some instances.
Right, generally.
Yeah.
Generally not allowed,
Yeah.
I think was the wording.
If I could find what page that was on.
So if we have more information from the water district, then we can then bring that to FEMA and figure out if
Right,
that,
and the concern was, okay, if we reach out to FEMA, are we waking up a sleeping dog?
right,
We're not doing anything wrong, so.
no. And we want to make sure we're doing
Yeah.
it right. So,
So who's gonna reach out to the water district?
I'm still trying to find the. It's not in that.
no, it wasn't an email. I have,
Oh, you're
I,
right.
I
Yes,
have,
it
you
was.
want,
Yep,
do you want the wording?
yeah, just so that Rob and Christie are up to date.
Oh, I just pulled this up today too, because I was looking for it.
That was a while ago.
You know,
Was it December?
I think it might have been done before that.
Was it before that even?
It was when Sean was in here and put the request in for dig sites. Is that what-
Diane, do you remember when you sent out that email? I just pulled it up today too, so I know I have it.
think it was September. I can find it again.
I got it August 31st.
It was a long time before.
Yeah.
December.
So it was under the open space requirements, section A. And then little I said allowable uses generally do not include. And then there's like a whole list of things. And one of them is above or below ground, pumping and switching stations. And above or below ground storage tanks, which I believe he said that he wasn't looking at that. So it was above or below ground pumping and switching stations. And when I looked up last meeting,
Yes,
I Googled what is an above or below ground pumping station, and a pumping station is defined by anything that involves a pump and transports water from point A to point B, which would be any well type or whatever.
see,
I would get
But-
worried of regular well pump as a extension.
it
So
is, yeah. It is according to their guidelines, which I agree with you.
Right, so right, so I think that we need more, what we decided last
Yes,
meeting was that we needed more information, but I don't think we ever talked about who was going
Who
to
and how.
look into that.
Or where,
information.
yeah.
Mhm.
Just throwing it, I personally, if they can make this work and save the water district customers some money, I'm all for it.
Oh, I'm all for saving people
Yeah.
money, for sure, yeah.
do that.
Excuse me?
We already voted to do that,
Right, but now the big concern is,
but we voted to give them permission as long as it was allowed.
right,
No, last meeting there was,
We did this months ago.
no, I know, but last meeting they submitted an application for a 99-year lease on that land.
Yeah.
And that's when we said we wanted more information,
yeah. it's-
before we approved that, and we didn't approve the lease. Or the 99. I don't think it was a lease, it was,
It was. yeah.
was it a lease?
Yeah, it's
Okay.
written as. Why can I not find it?
Yeah, I know, it was in my last meeting. So.
Oh, great. Yeah,
I haven't seen
okay,
it. I think you know.
Oh, okay, it came out in an email? Yeah.
yeah, probably with the documentation, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. So we didn't approve this at the last meeting. For the want of more information, but yeah, which one of us wants to reach out to the,
But who do you reach out to?
I would reach out to Sean and say, hey.
That's
you
my
get
theory,
permission from
Yeah.
FEMA,
that's my theory
Get
is,
it in writing and we'll sign
Yeah.
off.
no,
Yeah,
I,
Let that
that,
be like work.
I agree wholeheartedly,
yeah,
I don't mind reaching out to Sean.
I would say reach out to Sean.
Yeah. Of the,
Make sure he gets a sign off that it's whatever they wanna do is allowed on that property.
Yeah.
And then we can sign on about it.
mm-hmm,
That would be my opinion.
I'll do
Yeah.
that tomorrow.
I agree, as long as FEMA's like, yeah,
Yeah.
that's, yeah, then, hey.
Yeah.
Then I'm all for it, so Carol will reach out to Sean, Angie.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, moving on to new business, speed trailer loan
We
program.
already have one,
We already have, we all want.
yeah, we own it. so we
Okay.
don't have to worry about that.
So,
We just got this in the mail, that's
Yeah.
why I
Yeah.
gave that to you guys.
Okay,
So,
all right, so not needed.
Okay.
Application for special assistance request.
well, since it is probably nobody names, but we can talk about.
Yeah,
Right,
so, right, I know, there has been a request that was put in for that, wind tower heating assistance.
And you'll notice that I pulled the check to see if that.
yeah, yeah, thank you.
Yeah, thank you for that, I noticed that.
I clearly need to have an alphabetized or indexed notebook.
It was all
I
stapled
know,
together.
it's just being a bugger. Why? I don't know. It was the exact same amount, both months. That seems odd.
I could ask Diane, she's,
There's only one on here, it's not February. No,
Yeah.
that's the meeting.
Wait. Diane, is this an estimate on the request or is that?
No, I have a copy of the bills. I think I attached one of them, or maybe I didn't attach it, but I think he's probably on a payment plan with them.
Oh, that would make sense.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
My only problem with this, and I am definitely not against helping people, is not all of that CMP bill is for heating. So how do you break it down, or do you break it down? What do you do with it? I mean, I know we've got the money to pay it, but well, we didn't get the money to pay CMP bills. We got the money to pay heating portions, so I don't quite know what to do with that.
But we thought for the month that he was out of pocket, like the whole month of January, pretty much, when he was in the hospital for 3 of those 4 weeks, or for the extended period of time, that was the only way his house was being heated. Which is part of why the pipes froze. So when he came home, he had to plug in a ton of electric heaters to try to get the pipes unfrozen. And you're right, it's not exclusive. He did eventually get his wood stove running. I mean, you could try to break that down and take off, $50 for electricity and add in $50 for wood. I mean, it could be some configuration, but it felt like that was the bulk of the costs.
Mm-hmm.
I'm okay with approving it as is.
Mm-hmm.
Did that do a request for 2 months?
I can feel your pain, I was there.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm okay with, I mean, I would make a motion to approve this. So I would make, I'd like to make an official motion to approve the application for special assistance in the amount of,
28262.
okay, 282.62. I was actually trying to look for just to make sure that that was the right amount.
I'll second that.
Motion and a second.
I just didn't know whether he had anything to say.
No, well, yeah, discussion, and I know that you guys have some reservations, so, yeah.
No, it's just, it's not. It's just. Reservation, but not really doing that reservation.
I'm okay with it, but I think we need to really get into what should be used for and how we distribute it.
Mhm,
Right now, he obviously needs it, so,
mhm.
but I think in the future, we get defined how to distribute it.
Mhm. Yeah, I mean, the allotment is for heating assistance, so yeah, we can. Refine it a little bit more than the application. So motion second, discussion, all those in favor? Opposed? All right. Next is the application for the CMP pole location.
The speed trailer one for that.
we just
Nope.
got this today. No.
No, we did that, we didn't need it. The
Oh.
speed loan program.
Okay.
Yeah, speed trailer. Well, it's a
Please don't loan you speed.
speed trailer loan program. We got that in today.
I didn't know that.
We already have it. We already own one, so, yeah.
It was on the list.
Yeah, me neither.
You guys conversed, I did not. Thank you for the clarification.
All right, application for polls, the CMP poll locations.
It's the intersection of Route 108 and Campbell Road.
Make a motion to approve.
Second.
I was speaking for you.
Oh,
'cause
okay.
I was like-
Motion and a second, any discussion?
No.
No? All those in favor? Opposed?
Looks like that. Yeah, I know that.
Okay, other business. Christie?
I don't have anything. I met with all three of my guys today and reminded them of the 29th and the employee meeting, as well as the fact that we're doing the bloodborne pathogen training that week. And Andy's got his budget numbers almost all done. Dave is looking into a couple things that he thinks are coming down the pipe as far as required testing goes and what that might entail for us cost wise. Pretty slow right now, not on whatever. But other than that, it's all good.
So, is there, what time is the employee meeting on the 29th? 5, okay, because then the ATV club
Yeah.
or ATV thing is at 6. Did those letters go out?
So I was just gonna
Thank you. Yes, thank you so much.
Okay.
Okay, so Staples Hill residents are about to receive letters.
For you.
Paul's gonna have to do the awards and fire
Yeah.
commission. Just let everybody know.
Yeah, I said that.
Okay.
Yeah, I missed the fire extinguisher part. Paul's also gonna be doing fire extinguisher training, so.
How long is that training
Won't be very long.
for both? I was just wondering, curious.
Roughly half an hour is what he squeaked this morning.
And the employee meetings.
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
Yeah, that's just gonna be a, hey, how are you, any complaints, any suggestions and concerns, so,
We're giving everybody the updated policy.
yes,
To sign off on.
yes.
No, it's
So if we could have enough copies of the updated personnel that we've changed. To have everyone sign a new cover sheet on it. There was some other thing about. That was fun. I don't remember now, it might come to me later, so.
Besides the employee meeting and the,
Something to do with the employee, but I don't remember that one.
oh,
I'm doing the 402 training next Thursday.
Oh, I know what it was. So Andy said that the lady from Department of Labor had called him and said that his training that he had for Livermore wasn't going to fly. Thank you. It's the same training, it's the same company offering it. We have said we'll fight that all day long because it makes no sense. So
yeah, why?
I don't know, because it's a new job. It's like, it's this.
It's the same job.
thing. Yeah, it's the same training, it's gonna have the exact same certificate. To me, it's pointless, but
It's just a shared responsibility.
so. If one of us needs to contact her and argue that point, we will. Is my theory.
Mhm. And we're sort of cover.
Well,
See,
that's-
that report should be out either the end of this week or the end of next week.
I know you can't, you don't have much of a voice, do you have anything?
Just, did you see that?
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up, yeah. So, fire department, yeah, Jason had sent an email today. I had it pulled up, but then I went looking for that other email. So, they got a quote of about $7,500 to do the repairs on the back of the station. and add the snow diverters on the roof. There is about 4,000 in the fire department building maintenance fund. So they don't have enough of money for that. He's asking if we have enough or if there's anything from any other area that's not needed, or is there any other suggestions on how to proceed? And then he was asking if decisions have been made about carryovers for last year. To see if that can maybe help out too.
Exactly, that happened.
Huh?
Oh, it's just. He showed me the email, cause I,
Oh.
Yeah.
So
What is the total of the building
I don't,
account?
it's at approximately 4,000.
no, in the fire
In the
department, the
total.
total, what is left in the.
I don't know offhand.
I have what we were given
Oh, shoot, I don't know,
last. I just gotta find the fire department. 'Cause the fire
So-
department,
That would be the reserve, right?
yeah,
The building reserve.
yes. Yes. So while she's looking, cause we want to start scheduling budget meetings, so you can get all of your departments. Meetings, et cetera, thinking budget wise and sharpening pencils dramatically. We're hoping to be able to do it in 4 meetings this year, just bam, 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 bam.
I'm sorry, I feel like my whole thing is,
Discombobulated?
yeah, it's not in order.
Can you email that to us tomorrow, Angie, and then we can let Jason know? Is that acceptable?
Building. Maintenance, repair. Trucks, equipment,
No,
communications, right?
no, it should be a
What am I
separate sheet.
emailing you?
What is left in the,
Fire department,
no, let me look at what the actual title is.
it's going from where? I don't know. That other, I feel like I'm missing the page that I need.
Town buildings,
Town buildings not under the fire department.
no, it's just town buildings,
Okay, so that would be under general, something, general government.
no, it's its own separate line. Own separate. Printout,
Is that it?
Yeah,
No,
what
that's
number is
not.
it?
it's Article 27 here, but that's it.
I got it.
You got it?
Town buildings,
Okay, there we go.
continued. Let's see if I have the rest of it.
What am I wrong on that stupid camera?
Okay, so town buildings, building maintenance, firehouse. Here we go. Current budget was 5,908 in debt, so there's $4,091.70.
Right, in there.
Jason was talking about.
But we should have, what do we have left to,
12,000.
excuse me?
Unexpended 12,260.
Yeah, 12,260.
So we've got enough, we can roll it, I mean, not roll it, but pull it
Make
from,
up the difference from there.
because the only other one that we had talked about doing anything was down to the garage, and I don't see that happening
I don't
time
know
wise.
why that minus out. Carry forward minus out.
Because we haven't talked about any carryovers.
Right. We don't have
Yeah,
any numbers.
because, right, we need the budget committee to get up and running
Well, they need to have some numbers.
and that too, yeah. So. I'm okay with taking it out of. Do you
Well-
have this, Christine?
No, because that was just the night that the 3 of us were here.
Oh, was it? Yeah, I mean, with 12, 260, 90, I'm okay with. us taking it out of something to.
Yeah.
Make up the difference.
Make a motion to approve the bid that Jason received for repairing the siding on the back of the fire station, as well as putting on snow diverters. Taking the remainder of their balance from fire department, town building fund, and pulling the difference from the overall pot in the town buildings line.
Maintenance, yeah. Yeah. Is it a motion? Second? Second? Any discussion?
I'm sorry, who seconded it?
Rob,
The silent one, so.
all those in favor? Opposed? That, yeah, I was gonna bring that for the other business, I don't have anything else. Okay, moving on, anybody else got anything for other business? Nope. Nope,
The other thing was the cost.
Angie?
Oh, yes,
Did it?
I don't know, do you remember when that cost recovery thing with the fire department was started? Were you on the board then? Don't recall. Oh. Cause I'm pretty sure when that was first introduced that we voted that anything they received from that was going into their reserve account.
Which program are you talking about?
When they have a call that involves somebody's personal insurance, they can bill the insurance company for their time and whatever materials. And whatever money they get back is to go into their reserve account.
Okay.
So,
There's a company that does it for free.
Right.
And if we get any money, they get a percentage of
Yeah.
whatever we recover
Sure.
for doing all the
Yeah.
legwork. We weren't getting nothing because we weren't doing it.
Yeah.
Now we're actually getting some.
Which is good.
I'll make a motion that if we don't already do it, to do it.
I second that,
Mhm.
yeah, into the fire department reserve.
Yeah, absolutely.
motion, second, any discussion? No, all those in favor?
I'm pretty sure
Opposed?
that's a repeat vote,
Yeah.
but just in case.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Okay,
Sorry, I forgot that.
all right, so approval of the warrants. 59,961.47 payable warrant, and payroll warrants 4,859.38 and 65,449.57. Can I have a motion?
Motion to approve is read.
Second.
2 seconds. Got a motion and a second.
And
All those
second.
in favor? Opposed? Okay. I'm gonna start signing it. All right. Moving on to public comment. Diane, you got anything?
I just want to say thank you for showing up for the working session last Thursday. It was great. We've got some good input into the solar ordinance, and it's open on my computer to work on, so I should have something to you within a week.
Awesome.
Is there another public work session? Or,
What happens is once we have pretty much agreement with the planning board and the select board, then it goes out to legal, then we have to have a public hearing. Usually we wait for legal to get back to us with any changes, and then we kind of present a final one at a public hearing. And you can still make changes if you need to after that, but
So we're on good track for June.
yes.
nice.
Yay. All right. What's that?
Motion to adjourn.
No, committee report.
There, because nobody had anything, so.
No, that was under other business. Anybody have any committee reports? Christie, anything going on with your committees?
No, it's frozen.
It's frozen.
Yeah,
And then the office is in, so.
Angie.
Sue Williams went out yesterday.
Yay.
Beginning of the week, I think it was. So those are all done. Well, not leaves, the actual 30-day notices, going through the processes.
Mhm.
Aaron's continuing to train, he's been very helpful, I've been able to get some stuff done, which is very good. Let's move on. Oh, auditor will be here March 12th. Fiscal year 23.
Nice.
March 12th, you said?
Yep.
Carol, do you have anything?
Not yet enough.
Huh?
I've yapped enough.
Rob, I know, no, okay, and yeah, there's nothing going on with my committee either, so. Board questions and comments,
Something we didn't cover last time,
what?
we need to post for a health officer.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Yes, 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 we do need to post for a health officer, and we did forget that
Yeah.
the last meeting.
I don't know why that just dawned on me.
So where do you post for something like that?
I do not know, I've never had to do that.
MMA probably.
MMA.
Yeah. Did you hear that, Angie?
So Rob said MMA for the social media pages.
Is this at the table with it?
Can you post a job description that goes with that?
Yeah, that would be perfect too, so do we have that job description updated?
I do not believe we do.
Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think
Yeah.
we just find it generic.
We'll find the job description and post it with the posting. All right,
Rob says he's pretty sure we can find it on the state website that he has sent out previously.
yeah,
The drainage and stuff.
yeah, yeah.
Of the invoice.
Okay, can I have a motion to adjourn?
Wait, we have executive session.
What?
We have an
There's an
executive.
Oh, okay, so can I have, that's right, can I have an emotion to take a 5-minute recess and take questions before we go into executive session?
Second.
All those in favor? Okay.
Can I ask some questions?
Sure.
It's fucking with you in Canton.